trying to make a video. Hello everyone, it's Monday? Yeah, 2:30. Father just walked back from returned from walking the dog. I was parked the car on the way. I already had a video recorded on the camera, but I've just this moment deleted it. When did I record it? Like last night, yesterday. Yeah. Close this for a second. Noise. And I'll put the camera on me for a little bit. How am I feeling? It would help if you didn't walk in the hallway and try and do this. It's very distracting. Hurry up and move. There we go. Sorry about that. How am I feeling? I mean, it's going to be a long run before I feel great. Long run. It's going to be a long time before I feel good about myself. I went for a run this morning about 7:30, 8:30, so it doesn't matter. There's a scuff on the lens, doesn't it? I don't think it matters anymore. Yeah, I ran for an hour. Well, over the course of an hour, but it was more like 70% walking, 30% running. I was trying to push myself. I don't know if this is like sort of newfound motivation, because I had the same thing happen with Chris. Is what happened, I think, when we were talking for a time. I would feel and be very proactive. Like I'd make him a painting, I'd buy him things, I'd talk a bit more to family, I'd go out for a walk or exercise every day, I'd try and be a bit more motivated, but then that sort of dissipated, and I'm hoping this doesn't happen again. Can't afford for it to. I've been like following people on Instagram that I used to know. Got this idea in my head, I want to get reacquainted with the people I used to know, as opposed to making new friends. So I got in touch with like one or two. None of them have got back yet. I followed one or two. Yeah. David did his marathon yesterday, did very well. It was 13.2 miles, 13.1, half marathon, in 3 hours 15 minutes. And apparently he's got another half one in two weeks later. It's like he really takes it seriously, and he's won lots of medals, and I'm very proud of him. But again, it's the thing about when other people's successes, and then you look at yourself, and then it just makes me feel like pretty worthless. I don't know if that's made it better. So yeah, it's like the whole I don't know what I should say, because I feel like, I don't know, I want to respect his privacy, but I suppose it is online. He's like physically hurt himself a lot of times, it seems, and taken it to the next step, if you know what I mean, a few times. I've never done that. I've never like taken drink or drugs, and I've never like tried to self-harm or take it to the next step. But yeah, he'd written this article for like the running website, like the running group that he's a part of. Oh, can you know? My mother's baking. And just hearing about that is just horrible. Makes me question whether I should read that letter that I wrote him. I'm not going to read the letter out. It's like, it's personal basically. I want it to be personal. But at the same time, I don't know, I feel like it's not in the way of progress to read that to him. Yeah, I just hate the thought of him going through all these things, because he was like one of my best friends. And so was someone else I got in touch with, but I don't think they're going to get in touch with me, is the thing. He still lives in this city, this other person, Peter. And I messaged him, or I messaged like his girlfriend. Because his girlfriend followed me one day, and then it's like, oh, and then I suddenly realised, oh, you two are going out. But it's the thing of they've got their own life now. It's just very disheartening and discouraging, but what can you do? I've only got myself to blame. I need to tell myself. I've eaten a little bit today. I tried to have a bowl of cereal. I could barely eat half of it. I don't know what it was. I just couldn't really stomach it. I've had like 2 bananas. Don't worry about me. I'm going to eat something. But yeah, I'm alright at the moment. I want this to like not just be a phase though. There's my running shoes, running clothes on there. I'm hoping that this will... I don't know how long I'm going to be till I want to get to David's level. I was trying to be really positive, but I don't want to come across as like smothering. I'm just saying, like, I said something like, I read the article and I just told him I loved him and it made me want to be a better person. I get very wrapped up in people and very like, I don't know, clingy or very emotional. It's the same thing with Chris when the things he's gone through. It's made me like very emotional. I've been very emotional the last 4 days. Sat with family most of the night and I was crying my eyes out with them. I told them I've been crying for the last 3 days. I told my mother I'm sorry I'm sorry I haven't been a very good son. And natural response being, don't ever say that. I just want to spend time with David basically, but I can't because he's got his own thing going on. Yeah. How long have we been going for? 7 minutes. Probably need to charge the battery. Yeah, my mother's baking a cake, did I mention that? I want to do all these nice things for David basically. Just bought these canvases. I want to do him a painting. I want to do one for Theo. Thomas, you won't know who that is. I doubt any of these people even are watching anymore. Because even with Dave, I'm still not in a good place. Because even like just the other day, David follows me, and at least twice I've removed his follow. And I've done that with everyone. I've done it with Chris. I've done it with Hector. I've done it with lots of people. So I'm still like on this self-hate trip. Yeah, I want to do all these nice things. I want to do him a painting. I was going to bake him a cake. And dust it. Do him a painting, bake him a cake. I was going to give him some drawings. He's reading Lord of the Rings, and he said he didn't have the 3rd Lord of the Rings book. I've got a copy, so I was going to give him that. We only spoke a little bit today, like a couple of hours ago. I was just saying well done, yesterday. He was just saying thanks. Then me and my mother were talking about jobs. She's talking about Marks and Spencer's. I still just feel very discouraged about the whole job thing. I don't know if David has a job. He's told me, I'm sure he said, I've not been able to work because of my mental health, he said. But I think he lives around the university, Hope University, so I don't know if he's like a student or something already, I'm not sure. So yeah, I just want to do all these nice things with him, for him, because we haven't seen each other in 15 years, I just really want to do. You're going to be hearing a lot about David, I think, the next couple of days, for a while, probably. I just want to do all these nice things for him to try and, make up for all that absence, wasted time. There was long periods of time where we didn't spend time together. I wrote about it in the letter I was saying about how all those years we could have hung out together, spent time together, talked about our problems together. So I just want to do all these things to sort of make up for it. I need to stop making, like, when people follow me, to unfollow. I need to try and stop doing that. There's loads of things I need to try and stop doing. I was talking about how it shakes me sitting in this room every day. I haven't been in here that much today. Yeah, this is the first time I've been in here for longer than 10 minutes, apart from when I'm sleeping. He recommended an audiobook which has helped him. It was called Lost Connections. More like Found Connections. I keep seeing runners as well when we're in the car today, because I've been out with my parents. I went with my mother to take the dog for a walk, with my father to buy the art supplies. And I was looking every time I saw a runner. I asked him, can we go and see the new Matrix movie? It's not out for months yet. I don't know why I mentioned Matrix, but I remember him mentioning back in the day that he liked the Matrix. So, let's go away and spend time together. We haven't met today. Imagine he's resting. Maybe we'll meet tomorrow. I didn't exercise. Like, I did our run on Thursday. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I didn't do any exercise. But I've done an hour this morning, so that's something. I keep seeing runners going past, or cyclists. It's like putting pressure on him. I'm saying, like, you're my motivation. I want you to be my coach. I haven't so much said that, but it's what I want to say. But he's not a coach, and it's like, I've already got my own problems. Everyone's got their own problems. I'm stubborn, like, I don't want to make new friends. But I do want to be more, like, proactive, I guess. It's very hard because I feel like I'm doing it all on my own. He's got people to go home to like, spur him on. My parents, they're not good examples of spurring me on. My father's just very much... He's less motivated than me, let's put it that way. He doesn't really do anything. He sits around the house all day and feeds the fish. My mother just does a little part-time job. They were talking about holidays, going on holiday, I think next week or the week after for a week. And I've said that, like, Theo's coming, which probably isn't the right thing to do because he isn't. I haven't asked him. But if I don't make it clear that he's going to be here, then they won't go. I'm conscious of, like, the time running out and the battery's flashing, so it might cut off at some point, and if it does, hopefully it's 13 minutes, hopefully it can last another 2, so try and wrap it up. Hopefully Theo's not watching this. It's like having a clone of me around. Someone that's just wholly negative all the time and just can't find the positives. But I still enjoy speaking to Theo if you're watching. I still enjoy your company. I still like having you as a friend. You're going to be my friend forever. I think I messaged something like, what was it? I'm sorry I've strung you along. Because I feel like I have. Father was mentioning about how he could move here, but then Theo doesn't work. The cost of relocating when he doesn't have a job. The cost, I know, like, there's benefits or whatever. You can apply for benefits, but then that doesn't cover the cost for everything. So just, my father was coming up with loads of terrible suggestions. My mother was coming up with good suggestions. What time is it now? 1 minute. I was looking at all these people online that I used to go to school with. I found, like, a couple, not like a stalker. I can remember, like, loads of names. I can remember, like, 50 names, but I can only find, like, maybe 5. But then, like, 3 of those 5 probably don't have a very high opinion of me. 1 does, and then 1 hasn't got back to me. My legs hurt all but I'm okay. So yeah, try not to worry about me. Hopefully this is the start of something good. I applied for this Princes Park run. Did I show those barcodes? Maybe I did in the last video, which I deleted. There they are. I'm going to do that on Saturday. I don't know if David's going to do it, but I should do it regardless. Yeah, I suppose I'm doing a little better because I'm not crying. Everyone has a nice week.